Haha, it's Cars, it's Sonic. It's a game available on Steam. It's all about speed and corners and air-to-fuel ratios and downforce and lateral G's and burnt rubber and getting yelled at by Alan Permain to get out of the fucking way because you forced your teammate off the track after not getting paid by Lotus the entire season. Wait, what? Oh Christ, here we go again. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. You know what this is. Ever since its original release back in 1992, every kid-friendly company with a vaguely recognizable arrangement of company-owned mascots has attempted to recreate Super Mario Kart in various forms. Some have been good, some have been god-awful, but all of them basically follow the same formula. And this one has Sonic on the front. You know, it's been over a decade since the last truly great Sonic the Hedgehog game. One would think that I would have learned since then, but no! Even after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, I keep on giving them my money in a pathetic hope that something decent will eventually materialize. So, with that in mind, we're already off to a bad start. Oh, wait. This was developed by Sumo Digital and not Sonic Team? Oh. Well, then this might actually be alright then. So, you got yourself some characters, you got yourself some cars, you got yourself some racing tracks that are vaguely related to Sega's intellectual properties, and you then go around in circles having a grand old time. Jumping straight into the story, there's not one. And thank Christ. I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, really don't need a contrived reason to dick around on a racing circuit. This game provides nicely in that respect. On the other hand, this game also omits a proper tutorial. I mean, yeah, of course, right trigger is go and left trigger is brake, but I would kind of like to know some of the other controls, guys. So, some button mashing is in order, but you'll eventually figure it out. Yeah, I think you might want to get that looked at, cause you're seriously burning a lot of oil there, man. Also, much like every 240SX owning, import tuner reading, initial D arcade cabinet playing, Tokyo Drift watching, mid-20s self-styled tuner, this game obsesses itself with going sideways. No, I get it. It was a cool feature when Mario Kart Double Dash did it back in 2003, but drifting around every corner so you get that finger quotes mini turbo is kind of played out at this point. What if I don't want to go sideways? Well, too bad! This game basically mandates that you abuse the hell out of it if you ever want to place higher than 7th in any of the career races. I think you can also do some other things like flips or something to gain a speed advantage, but once again, no tutorial means I don't know what they are. The game features a handful of colorful racers, most of which are lifted from games released back in Sega's heyday. Unlocked right off the bat, you will find Sonic and all of his strangely proportioned woodland pals, as well as a few oddities like Beat from Jet Set Radio and Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. Also, since I got my copy on Steam, I can choose to play as some of the chumps from the Team Fortress 2 because why not? The rest of the characters you get to unlock by playing the career mode, one of which is Danica Patrick. No, seriously. That's a real character in this game. What the fuck? And since even the most blatant rip-offs of Mario Kart have to do at least one thing different, Sonic, and Sega All-Stars, Racing Transformed chooses to define itself with the gimmick of fully transformable vehicles, which change from car to plane to boat mid-race. Oh, hey, cool. Your website actually shows off some of the transformations. That's pretty neat. I bet a web designer spent a lot of time on that. What this means is that at certain designated points along a track, you will encounter halos that will transform your car accordingly for the next section. The different vehicle modes do handle appropriately and add a bit of flavor, but it is worth mentioning that the 3 different vehicle modes thing was pioneered by Mario Kart clone Diddy Kong Racing back in 1997. So these boys don't really get too many points in the creativity department for it. Okay, I'm bitching a lot, and some of it is unwarranted. For the most part, the game is good. Once you get used to the controls, the gameplay is solid, albeit uninventive. The cars are fun, the level designs are tight and visually interesting, and the game has enough varying modes to keep you entertained. It even manages to have a decent difficulty curve, something rarely embraced in modern-day AAA gaming. Also, I love the fact that you can play split-screen multiplayer on the PC version. They even let you play campaign mode missions in multiplayer. Seriously, this needs to become a thing again. Online multiplayer is fun and all, but I'm desperate for them to bring back split-screen co-op. Sometimes I want to get drunk with other people in the room, okay? Not a total shut-in. If I had one real gripe, it would be that the campaign mode is short. Simply put, I plowed through it in an afternoon. It's fun, but it really left me wanting more. If you like this genre of games, I think you will honestly enjoy this entry. Hell, even as much as I didn't want to like it, the game eventually won me over. I ended up having fun with it. It's not the most interesting thing out there, but it's fun all the same. Now, let's get this straight. I actually quite enjoy racing games, specifically racing games of the Forza Motorsport variety. I like my driving games gritty and realistic, with dynamic suspension and Laguna Seca. On the other hand, arcadey stuff like this really hasn't been my thing since around the time of Limp Bizkit's peak popularity. The real question then becomes, did this game, Sonic, and Sega All-Stars, Racing Transformed, win me back over to the genre? Honestly, no. It's not a bad game by any means, and I have certainly subjected myself to worse Sonic the Hedgehog titles in the past, but it just doesn't have any real lasting appeal for me. With the campaign being as short as it is, this game essentially boils down to a party multiplayer. And since the game was really designed for it in the first place, I would say it fills this role nicely. If you're looking for something new to entertain drunken partygoers, I would say the game is worth about the Jackson or so you'd spend on it. This one gets a recommendation. So hey, thanks for watching the video. As always, don't forget to comment and subscribe and do stuff like that. And, you know, check out our Facebook. The link is in the description below. Little things like that actually do help us out a lot. So we'd appreciate your time and your mouse button clicks. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.